Kwekwe. Welcome to this tour of the Algonquin Wayfinding Symbol. My name is Simon Brascoupe, Algonquin artist and designer of the symbol. We begin with the Algonquin spear point, made of copper, on the top or the northern direction. Algonquins historically made tools like fishhooks, spear points, and axes by flattening copper and then folding and forming them into durable tools and weapons around 5,000 years ago. Next, we have a number of animals important to Algonquin culture and survival. The animals were identified by elders during visits I took during the development of this design. If you look at the animals carefully, the order from bottom to top is water to land to air. We start first with animals that are in the water, like the fish and the eel, and then mammals that live in the water, like muskrat, otter, and beaver. Next, there are birds that live in the water, such as loon, duck, and crane. Then there is a transition from water to the land with a playful rabbit who is running to larger mammals, wolf, bear, moose, and deer. And finally, there are the birds in the sky, like the blue jay, hawk, and finally the eagle. I incorporated the chickadee in a couple of places. The chickadee is the unofficial bird of Ottawa, and the chickadee is very hardy. In the dead of winter, you don't see a lot of birds when it's very cold, but you will see the chickadee still flying around. I love the chickadee's voice because you hear it in the spring, summer, and fall and winter. There is a story of the moose and two birds that are in the center of the wayfinding symbol. My dad told me he was hunting with one of my uncles in Algonquin territory just north of Chickadee. My father said they went hunting in the fall just after it snowed. My uncle saw two gray jays and spoke to them in Algonquin, saying, "Go find me a moose and we'll both have meat tonight." My father and my uncle sat there all day, and just as the sun was going down, the two gray jays came flying back over a hill. Behind them was a moose. Around the edge of the symbol, you will see a Rickrack design representing teepees, trees, and mountains. They represent the endless cycle of Algonquin history in this territory. So that is my interpretation of what I heard and learned. But I think everyone can bring their own interpretation to it. I encourage you to bring it to life with your own meaning and stories.